Magic is very emotional. Magic is a very emotional dude.
Even if he did, what other GM is not doing that?
You're not wrong.
You know, like, I'm not gonna criticize him for. Hey, maybe in the moment, you know what? Nah, bro, go get a house. Oh, who you want? Oh yeah, go get him. Hey, go get him. Dog.
What up, what up, what up? What's up, Laker fans? What's up, NBA fans? What's up, everybody? Hopefully, y'all having a fantastic, fabulous, wonderful, all of the above Saturday. I know I am. I'm planning my trip from New York. All my New York folks, I am going to New York in December 12th. So, can't wait. Hopefully, I get to see some of y'all. I don't know if I'm going to go to a game. But I'm going to try and go to a game. But I know for a fact I'm going December 9th through the 16th. So hopefully I see y'all out there. If not, it's cool. I understand. It's a Laker fan. Why would y'all want to be there? I understand. It is what it is. What's up, Chris Henry? What's up, Frank Perez? Hopefully y'all having a wonderful Saturday, like I said earlier. Steven will be here shortly. He's caught up in traffic. My man fell asleep and forgot to, be up in here so that so that he can be on time for the show. But it is what it is. It is what it is. What's up, y'all? Let's see. He late as usual. Yeah. He late per usual. But it's all right. That's why we love Steven, though. I forgot to get rid of that chat, but here we are. Yeah, man. We got lots to talk about today. As you know, we missed out last week just because scheduling. Steven was moving. I had some plans that I needed to attend to, so we had to reschedule. Same thing with Coast and Coast. Chris happened to be moving just as well. So we were stuck, and we figured we might as well just regroup next week. I believe Coast to Coast should be back tomorrow on CK2K. If y'all haven't checked out his channel, for those of you on Facebook, make sure y'all stop by. It's a dope channel, dope feed, talking about everything that goes on with the Knicks, whether it's good, bad, or ugly. Even if it tends to be ugly, still good content regardless, and that's all that matters. Questionable win last night. That looked like a foul on Barnes. Man, there's a whole lot of home court advantage we've been getting in the last couple of games. So I you might be right. Tyler Andrews, what's up, my man? How you doing? There was a lot of questionable calls last night. Even Anthony Davis's block. I know I've seen plays where they call that a foul. So it's favorable in our end just because we're home. I bet you when we go on the road or we're down an injury, knock on wood, I'm sure it'll be a different story in terms of us getting all this love from the referees. But hey, we Lakers, man. We Lakers. We get these calls. NBA is a better place when the Lakers are winning. NBA is a better place when the Knicks are winning too, but until then. But what's up, y'all? Yeah, man, it's bittersweet. I love where we are right now, 10-2, number 1 in the East, Western Conference. Jeez. What's up, Cap? How you doing, my man? Let me see. Let me show y'all. Look at that. Look at that. What is this? Lakers 10-2, baby. Man, it's a good feeling, man. It's been a while since we've been up there. It's been a real long time. Even before here comes trouble.
There's no such thing as trouble.
Here comes trouble,
Oh man,
ladies and gentlemen.
Again.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me greet y'all. Stephen Tillman, he's here. He has arrived.
We back, baby. We back. We are back.
What's up, man?
What's up, man?
You sleep all right?
I slept really good. I had my alarm for basketball practice.
And that's like not for a couple hours, my man.
Yeah, but luckily I just woke up and I was like, I think I should be doing something. Then I saw the time.
Week, dog. You've had a rough week.
I know, man. From no gas to just yeah.
But yeah, Lakers, of course. Like I was saying, we number one. We've been number one for the last 3 weeks, man. How you feel about that? How you? It's been a long time coming since we've been sustaining good play.
I think I'm more excited about us being able to win on the road. I think that's to me why I think we're good. Because you could be good at home, but winning on the road, like that first road trip was a tough one. 2 Texas games,
2 trap games in my opinion.
Yeah. And we want like to win them the way we did. Yeah. I'll be honest. I'm surprised our chemistry is where it is right now.
Oh yeah, we said that last week, but the week before. We just. I don't know how we're just playing so well together
already. This
much time, Yeah.
And I think not necessarily the role players, Anthony and LeBron. Like that's probably where I'm like.
I think it was a lot easier just because they're 2 great basketball minds, Yeah. So I think it's just a lot easier.
Because the only person trying to everyone we're not even really good yet, in my opinion.
Well, yeah, because we can't shoot the ball right now, but
right, we're slumps.
Yeah,
but we're like even beyond that. I don't think we're even really good.
Yeah,
to the point because I think the Lakers' ability right now to trust because for like KCP last night, I had a good game.
Hey,
like he had a really good game.
What I tell y'all, man?
You did say he was gonna have that one game
where nobody else is playing well,
right?
And all of a sudden he showed up.
12 of 16 in the fourth quarter. Like, is a testament to he's still working. You know what I mean? Like, he's been shooting really, really bad. But it's not necessarily him. It's the fact that the team still trusts him.
Yeah.
Because, you had those dudes where you ball fake to that dude and hit the other dude.
Yep.
But I have not seen one time LeBron do that with anyone. Literally, you can miss 3 straight. I'm getting you.
Yep.
And that's a testament to the culture I think we have that even in crunch time, he been broke.
Yeah.
And still hitting that dude.
Yeah.
And he's, you know what I mean? Like, I think instilling that confidence is a good sign for our chemistry.
Yeah,
it's a good sign for our chemistry.
To harp on your point, Delano said because there are vets who complement the other needs. Now get ready to see KCP look bad for the next 3 games.
Well, we're used to that, so I don't think we're like.
I know we are.
Social media was surprised.
Yeah,
like when he get buckets, we be like, we're happy. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Especially an AB going down. Like it's like. Oh, man, this is going to be, But I think it's having the offense that we do, the way we play, like, eventually. Like, if you see most games, we start off slow. Mm-hmm. But then we have that ability to catch fire.
Right.
Guys who Jared Dudley, they just stay ready.
Yeah.
Like, Troy Daniels, when he shoots bad, that surprised me. That dude is a given
shooter.
God-given shooter.
That's how he got into the league.
Yeah, like, when he shoots bad, I'm like, dang, like, we must really be out of rhythm.
Yeah.
We've had 2 games like that. The Spurs game, I think Atlanta, where we've just struggled. No, Chicago, where we struggle bad, but then we catch fire because these dudes who eventually find rhythm, and when your best player passes the ball often, you like in your mind you're like you got to stay ready because.
Yep, I agree 100%.
But I'm more impressed with our ability to win on the road.
I'm more impressed with us just continuing to play defense. Next man up for reals because we lost Avery Bradley for a couple of games. He just got a hairline fracture in his leg. Hopefully he gets better. We'll talk about that as well. But it's next man up. We bring up Rondo, and God,
he was atrocious yesterday. Man.
No, I mean he's still atrocious, but the first game he came back was against Phoenix. I will say I was mildly impressed by what he brought to the table. I was expecting highlights from, or actually I should say lowlights from last season where turning the ball over, not running the offense, so on and so forth. But Rondo, his first game against the Suns played well. I'll give him props. But
he was atrocious yesterday. He was hard to watch.
It was tough, yeah. But again, with that said, our defense stays solid. They only scored 90-something points.
Right.
We only scored 99 points, where they scored 97, right?
Yeah.
But you gotta put that as a big attraction level in terms of watching our team being able to defend every night, even if our offense is not going to be there.
But yesterday's game, to me, was as bad as Rondo was.
Yeah.
It's still a sign. Props to Vogel, because we have been accustomed to Luke sticking with that, and then say, well, we need him out there. Like, right when you're playing bad, we don't. I've seen numerous times when JaVale he can have 4 dunks, and he makes mistakes on defense. I've seen Frank
yank him,
get him out. You know what I mean? And I think that kind of accountability, it starts obviously with LeBron, but even his willingness to trust Frank. I mean, obviously Frank's proven enough in the Eastern Conference that he could coach.
Not to mention helping wins everything.
Right, but knowing that he could do that in a game yesterday where we would have seen Rondo all in the fourth quarter, we did. You know what I mean? Like, to me, it's like, okay, now the chess pieces from the coaching staff is where it's like, thank God we ain't got, like, we could be yelling, take him out, and next thing you know, he's out. We got Caruso and KCP out there. Even though sometimes we'd be like, why is KCP out there? But that's because we focus on the shooting. Sometimes, scoring. I do believe there are a lot of times when he's outside, it's one thing, but when he's guarding someone he can guard, KCP's all right.
When he has to guard them threes,
that's where it's tough.
A la Kawhi Leonard,
and that's not his fault. We literally just don't have anybody.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Not yet.
So,
I thought Melo was washed personally, but the Blazers need buckets off the bench, so I wish him the best.
Same here.
Kuzma is a fire starter. Kuzma looks good coming off the bench for y'all. Glad to see him come back. Absolutely. Anyone ever tell you look like Dylan Brooks? I hear it all the time. You know this.
Delano.
That's my son, man. That's my son. Hey, when I saw him in Summer League.
I gotta tell CK that.
Oh, he knows. They know. Yeah. I hear it all the time on Coast to Coast.
That was funny.
I saw him at Summer League, and we looked like straight at each other.
Oh, really? He was like,
yeah, for reals. And then he just walked off, and I was like, all right.
Man, you got another kid.
Same age as me. Works out.
Oh, you guys are the same? Oh, wow, that's funny.
He's like a few years younger than me.
That is hilarious.
Yeah. But I hear that way too often on Coast to Coast.
Delano was like, basketball. Man, that dude look like. I know what that is.
I thought you taught him well, Warr's World. I do what I can, man.
He's still playing for Memphis?
He's still playing.
Okay.
He's still playing. I saw him, I think it was playing against Houston. And he got, everybody gets crossed up by James Harden, but it was bad.
Yeah.
So.
You know what I noticed, though? And this is not having anything to do with it, but I don't know why this made me think of it.
Right.
But after watching yesterday's game, so watching the season, it's probably something you actually could talk about on Coast to Coast, is how much the game's changed since the Warriors are no longer the Warriors.
In what sense?
In a sense, so I want to look up the stats, but a lot of games yes, it's a 3-point still league, but you can just sense the changing of times of what you need. Like, every dominant team kind of tells you what's happening. So, like, Lakers are outsizing everyone. Like, in 1 year, we went from you need small guys to we're literally outside. I remember Frank Vogel saying, I have a plan to make sure our bigs just aren't out there guarding, and I've seen it. But if you think about it, like, every team that plays this, we've played 4 games where people zone us.
Yeah. And
so I was just noticing, like, I thought it was just –
Cap is talking about that right now, actually.
Oh, yeah. I thought it was just one team. So the Heat have been known to do it.
Right.
But, like, when the top team is, like, a certain way, you realize, like, certain changes. Because literally, we are literally bigger, stronger than 90% of the teams we play.
The only team that could possibly match up with us is Detroit and I'm talking about size.
Right.
Detroit and the Sixers.
And the weird part is our small ball is still a 6'11" center.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I was just noticing, like, in the game, the way things are being played, the small ball, to me right now, has not been the way it was as last year, the year before.
Right.
You know, like, it worked.
Yeah.
And the Raptors still can kind of do it because they still have like 6'9", 6'11" guys who can rebound and do certain things. They have multiple guys.
Yeah.
But I was just noticing, like, man, like, we're seeing a different evolution. In like the first 10, 12 games, I was just starting to see where now people like Trae Young or Steph Curry are like that small window of those people, as opposed to just everybody can do it. But I was like, man, the game is really changing a lot.
I like how zone. Well, I don't like it necessarily, but I've noticed that zone, and it might just be against us. That zone is just heavy. Like there's not one time where we don't get a look of zone per game.
But last year, Raptors kind of put that in the finals. They ran the boxing one. You know what I mean? Like, you're seeing random type of stuff that's like,
where it's like,
and it's affecting.
It's like Bush League.
Yeah, and it's weird. I always thought NBA should notice, but you're really only planning man. All day.
Right, and you have man principles, but you're guarding the area.
But I think it's cool in a way, not just we just gonna sit in 2-3 all game.
Yeah,
but I actually like the nuances, because now you have to see basketball at every element, not just one way, yakking up the D'Antoni way, push and throw up threes.
Yeah,
like
this guy's cooking us. All right, we're just gonna keep throwing men at him. No, right. Let's just.
I see a lot more plays. Than I did. Like, obviously the Warriors were a rare commodity where they get to their motion flow, etc. Right. Which is rare, but you know, I've just noticed it. Like with the Lakers, the way they play. Like, I remember watching them run one play over and over and over.
We still have moments of that.
It was cool. It dominated, but I was just like, man, how much has that changed that now we get into sets in basketball as opposed to just push and go, go,
right.
Which is fascinating to me. That was kind of a random thought, but.
Kat said, I'm sick of seeing zone against my Sixers. Hey, man, get some
I
shooters.
would play zone against the Sixers when I realized you don't have a shooter.
100%. Josh Richardson is your only shooter. How well is he doing?
To me, Tobias is probably the better shooter in terms of.
True, but he's a scorer.
Josh has to play point guard, I think, at this point. So
who?
Richardson has to play like a little bit more point.
No, Simmons is back.
No, I mean when Simmons subs out, they kind of play Josh Richardson at backup point guard.
Okay, yeah.
But but think about it. I thought it was just Lakers, and I saw the Sixers get zoned up.
Detroit got zoned up. Yeah,
like.
So I don't know what.
It's kind of taking us back to.
Back in grade school for us.
Yeah, like
talking about playing zone.
Like,
who would have thought in the year 2019, hey, zone is like a legit defense in the NBA.
Yeah.
I talked about this on Twitter. It's wild. It's weird.
Different, but
zone defense is being ran heavy on defense, but a lot of players individually don't play defense, and you still have to make stops.
True.
Yeah.
But those teams who like, we're going to man up and do it. Because obviously the first thing that starts is the pride to the players.
Yeah.
Like, we're going to play zone.
Yeah. I know as an offensive player and I see zone, I'm like, oh, jerk chicken, right? You know, but
if you commit to it like the Raptors do.
What's up, BLT?
Like, the Warriors struggled against the boxing one.
Yeah.
We did it to a certain degree, and then we got smart and was like, who's going to guard the 6'11" dude at the free throw line?
Nobody.
Nobody. And because we have two dudes who can catch lobs from anywhere, like,
Dwight,
I just know it's evolution.
JaVale, if DeMarcus Cousins was playing, he possibly could. So, yeah, it's...
Because that moment, LeBron was telling Kuz, like, they want you to take that shot. Yeah. Like, dudes are going to have to learn more basketball, like, learn these things, not duplicate it.
Yeah.
Like, you're going to have to learn these schemes.
I agree.
And crazy part, I know we mention them often, but that other LA team has been struggling offensively too.
Them clappers?
Yeah, man. Back to the Lakers, man.
But, we talked a little bit about it earlier. We had some injuries. We had a few players come back. We have a few players out now. We'll start off with the people that came back, Kuzma and obviously Rondo. We weren't here last week to talk about it, but now that we've given them some time to start playing, get more acclimated, what are your thoughts on them coming back, and what do you think that they're going to attribute to our team?
I think with Rondo's and I think Frank said this, Rondo's a game-to-game type of player. So, like, the Phoenix game, it was needed. It was scheme. It was getting us into our actions. LeBron's out. Like, let's get into it.
Right.
As in, then a game yesterday was like, I don't think, like, you know.
It just didn't.
We're going to play you or it's not. We're not here for you. Like, this game isn't for you right now. Let's get to another one.
Right.
And I hope they're not afraid.
Caruso.
Right. And which is an evolution of our ability to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I've been shouting Rob all the time, but to give that type of personnel where you can go 3-guard heavy with LeBron and AD, you can get a dude like Rondo, and then you get a guy like Caruso. Yeah. Caruso's one of those players that the stats may not show, but you need him on the floor.
Yep.
He can have 5 and 4.
And you'd be like, damn, that's all he has? Yeah.
But you'll realize the game, you know, the steal to change momentum in Chicago, like those kind of plays.
Stuff that don't show up in the stat sheet, like the little tap outs that go out of bounds or mess up the flow of the offense or whatever the case may be.
To me, that was like Richard Jefferson when the Cavaliers won.
Yeah.
He was like, man, we ain't doing it, but he did the random stuff, the offensive rebound at one time or the box out, you know. People like him and Jared Dudley are like, you know, and I don't know if you've seen the Danny Green show. They showed it on the podcast. They put it on Sportsnet.
Okay.
And Dwight Howard's on there, and he was talking about his purpose. I don't know if you've seen the quote about his purpose and not just being a role player, but he was like, I care about doing the little things like setting that one screen to get Danny Green open and a hammer. Okay. Like stuff like that. Yeah. Like when you have guys who care about the small details of that, I think goes a long way.
It does.
In our ability to.
It does. Is Caruso in the starting lineup with the injury to Bradley? I think our lineup is going to be fluxing for the next couple of weeks just because Avery Bradley is out. We didn't get to talk about Kuzma, but we can talk a little bit about Avery Bradley and what he's done for our team. Again, he's one of those players that you just don't see a lot, and you're not sure of what he's doing, but he is doing.
Told you it was my favorite guy.
Exactly what he should be doing. And to see him out, it's gonna hurt. But again, I've talked about this earlier. This is the play. That was that play. They do a double screen.
Yeah,
they've been that play has been unbelievably unstoppable for some reason.
I know, man.
It's with him and Dwight, I don't know what's going on, but teams cannot figure that.
They don't even get to like their second action of it. It's literally like pull up, AB.
Yeah,
like literally.
Yeah. And I don't know how long he's gonna be out. Hopefully it's not long, but it's a hairline fracture.
Oh, speaking of Dylan.
yeah. Is that Dylan, bro?
It has to be him. It look like him.
It is. It is my son. It is my son. Yeah. But what are your thoughts on losing Avery Bradley for a couple of weeks?
I wasn't concerned when I read it was. I do believe the next man up because we'll need it all the way around.
Yeah.
We'll miss him, but won't miss him. It doesn't mean like he's not important, but we'll, you know, for me, it's right now, cool. Get your injury. Like, if you got to get an injury, get it right now, bro.
Yeah. Nothing, you know, serious, hopefully. Not like DeMarcus Cousins.
Because before we had a team where when Lonzo get hurt, it's like, man, you know what I mean? So, like, AB going down is next man up. And even though it happens to be KCP who has not been shooting well, the fact that he is stepping up when it is, but then also having the ability, if you have to go Caruso.
Right.
And Troy Daniel. You know what I mean? Etc. Like that.
The matter of having options compared to.
He will be missed.
It has to be this guy because I can't trust
this
next
He will be missed.
Yeah.
But luckily, it's one of those, like, just get well. It's the same how I felt when AD went out the Warrior game. Like, take what you need.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's why we kept Kuzma.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and if we need a savvy vet, we got, you know, JD over there behind him. So, like, the depth is why I'm like, I want you to get healthy. Let's get better. Yeah. For anyone on our team. If anyone got hurt, it's like,
well, I think
as long as it's not too crazy.
We can necessarily afford it at the guard position, either point or at the 2 guard, just because we have so many wings. We have 3 point guards. We have, I think, 3 shooting guards as well.
Yeah.
So if one of them goes out, it's okay. It's more so the front court players that we need to make sure.
But their depth and their ability to take care of their body is you know, like you could just sense it. Like Dwight Howard's, like looks like he'd be moving like a wing. Like he in shape, man. Like that's a healthy dude.
He's starting to look good. Double screens used to work wonders for the Hawks when Joe Johnson was the first option. Damn, that's a throwback for the day.
They started using it for Kyle Korver, but obviously he's limited only to that one shot. They ran a little bit for JJ. But
you know who used to kill it? Ray.
Yeah.
Ray. Even before his Boston days, just in Portland. No,
Right.
not Portland. Seattle. He killed that thing. Killed it.
Yeah.
But Kuzma is another one that came back. What are your thoughts on Kuzma? What has he done that's made you happy, impressed?
He rushed initially.
Yeah.
But I expected that. Some of it was excitement. Man, I'm playing with two of the top five players in the league.
All right.
I felt like some of it was legs, some of it was remember you're not the same. Like, you're going to get buckets.
Yeah. You're going to get wide open shots.
Right. And I thought the Chicago game, even the what's the game he had 2 threes?
Suns?
Put his
Phoenix?
Yeah.
Phoenix.
I feel like that game he's starting to realize, like, oh, I don't have to be anything other than myself without trying too hard. Because last year he had to pick up the scoring load. Now he just score as the game comes. And I think those 2 games are showing you. And I think he's realized, like, dang, I'm wide open twice.
Yeah. All the time.
The disrespect, you know what I mean? So I
reals.
think that is an improvement for him. You know, hopefully continue to get better around as a team player. I was watching Laker film. He talking about giving up his top foot and I think learning that is paying attention around. He's still third year with it, like in the league.
Yeah.
So
he's 24.
He's fortunate to be able to make mistakes with a veteran team.
Yeah.
As opposed to being the other way around where you're like, get him out. You know what I mean? So I'm happy he's back though. I
am. I think Kuzma had one of those Kuzma games where I'm just like, oh my God, get him out of the game. It was against Toronto. I was like,
hey,
yo, he's got to sit, bro. He can't guard nothing. Can't guard paper right now. And yes, all right, I get it. He had to guard Pascal Siakam, MVP candidate. Who would have thought? First off,
yes.
But he legitimately just could not try and stay in front. Could not move with him, and I think some of it has to do with his ankle injury just coming back.
Yeah.
But damn, dude, I was frustrated that day. I was so frustrated, and I had Steven, I had my boy BLT try and calm me down, but that was a tough game. But overall, I'm pleased with what I see. His shooting stroke, a lot of his misses when he first came back were front end, so I think that's okay.
Yeah.
And you know, obviously, you've been seeing him make a lot more as of recent. So
and when they matter too, man. That's
well,
I knew he could do that. I always knew he could. Like last year, he was like the Sixer game. Shout out to Cap. Well, he had 40 in the first half or something like that. Like he was hooping. You know what I mean? So it's like, but take that with 2 great players. Like, so I'm glad to have them all back. But I was surely wanting him to come back because I wanted to see how we could fit when we do go small ball or how to work playing with AD. Not necessarily LeBron because you got that experience, but playing with AD.
Right.
So, but get well, Avery Bradley.
I give Kuzma those shots 10 out of 10 times. Only issue in the Laker game versus Phoenix is clearly our interior defense is weak. Major reason why y'all won. Ayton there is a different story. First off, is Ayton playing defense like that, or is he just a big body in the way?
I don't know.
I've never seen Ayton attempt defense. And don't get me wrong, it was rookie year last year, and it was a losing season. So the whole team did not care about defense. But is he going to have that mentality? Is what's his name? What's the coach? Monty, is he going to be able to find a way to get in his mental?
Enough. I think that game was more about just experience and the team still learning.
Right.
Like,
right.
That was one of my favorite games to watch, too.
Yeah. It was a shootout.
Yeah.
And we actually stayed in the shootout.
Which I still don't understand why Boston let Baines go, man. Like,
but Boston is winning.
True, but
they're like, hold on. What place is Boston?
Let me see their schedule, who they played.
Boston is top of the standings.
Who have they played?
They
have they played the playoff teams? What I want to know
right now. They played against So they played the Sixers. They beat the Raptors.
Okay.
They beat the Bucks, Knicks, Cavs, Spurs, Hornets, Dallas.
They beat Dallas?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. They moving somewhere.
So it's.
But that was a good pick over the Suns. But I thought that was, to me, that was one of my favorite games just to watch from the competitive standpoint because it's nice to finally see the Phoenix Suns.
Attempting.
I say that because I've been a huge Devin Booker fan.
Yeah.
I still will always, my feelings will always be hurt.
Yeah.
The day they decided to draft him and they already had 50 guards, but so I do keep it with the Suns. But I thought that was a good game. Maybe Aiden, maybe does. I think for the sake of body, but the wear and tear, I think Dwight and JaVale McGee. I thought it was more experience. The same with the Dallas game. I feel like that was even though Luka was hooping. Amazing.
And we had to, karate chop him on the head.
Yeah.
Thanks, Dwight. Appreciate you, my brother. Aiden's not known for his defense. Boston lost to us, so that's all that matters. Did they? Did I see that right?
Who?
Is that their one lot? No, Boston. Oh, yeah, they did. That was the first game. Yeah, they did lose to the Sixers.
Yeah. I think in time with Monty, he'll be all right. Like, Aiden be fine. But that's a good team, man. I think they're a legit team.
You talk about Phoenix? You heard it first, ladies and gentlemen.
Look, I have only because family's here. I refuse to talk about them. Cap is my winning. My Cap and Mikey. I was like, I refuse to say that I had them in my 8th. Like, I had them actually in my 6th, 7th seed. Even our group chat.
Yeah.
When I saw him say 16, I was like, I'm not responding. I just can't give him the benefit of the doubt that I had them in the playoff seed because y'all know I had to. Before Steph Curry got hurt, anybody never had the Warriors in the playoffs.
And what's funny is he told me this last week. He's like, I'm gonna keep my hush hush until like 25 games in.
But we're on podcast. But yeah.
Okay.
But,
all right.
Yeah.
Hey.
So I'm a big Devin Booker fan. So
I mean, it's not a bad team.
Yeah.
I think they're overachieving with no expectations.
Yeah.
If that
but
makes
do you
any
feel
sense.
like watching the NBA right now with the Lakers? Okay, go to the Lakers like the Western Conference seeding.
Okay.
Like because it's crazy how good. Yes, like being at the top to a degree is insane much because the loss column is what 2, 3.
We're a game above
4,
Phoenix, Rockets.
Like with the Phoenix, the 5 seed. What the Timberwolves 75? They look how much has changed though, just in the sense of where they. Clippers at 5 losses. Good lord, they how much has changed? I think it's like to be at the top of that group.
Yeah.
Just now.
Yeah.
Who knows where we get when we hit the 8 games from now, where we are at the 20 mark. But I think you have an idea of where the top tier teams are. So we're in a good spot.
I have.
Kuzma's only played 4 games. I think as long as we continue, sustain at least consistency. I ain't expect us to clamp and give up.
Look at
under
this.
100 every time.
Come on, y'all. Y'all got your 2 wins against Dallas. I need y'all to win more.
Where the Sixers at? 7-5.
7-5. Yeah.
I don't know. Losing streak, Cap.
2-game losing streak. Pull it together.
They was 4-0, 5-0. They lost 4.
Mm-hmm.
They must have won 1 and then lost. Oh my lord! Oh, here losing.
Leo said AD with the block. Lakers win. That was. Hey, I'm a Laker fan. That was a foul.
I looked at it. I was trying to see, but I don't feel like it was in the sense because if you count him losing the ball, like if he had the ball,
yeah,
probably. But I think him losing the ball upon the block is why it was a no call.
I've seen it regardless if he had the ball or not.
But mind you, it's AD.
I
you know how the league goes.
Yeah.
But him losing the ball by the time he comes up, in my mind, my reaction is from the far side is like I thought it was a clean block. Then I look on the other side, he's slowly losing the ball. And then the first side, that was a bad play they ran to get up. I just my personal opinion.
I love you, Luke, but that was
an
not
awful
your best
out of timeout play. And the funny thing is on Twitter, I didn't realize what they were saying because I didn't get to see that last part of the game.
Yeah.
And they was like, Luke Walton with the out of timeout. I was taking it like, he about to drop something good. Then I was like, Wait a minute, that was our coach. We never draw anything good up after that. Half the time, LeBron was just chunking up threes from like half court.
Brown was all like, old boy that was playing, coaching in Cleveland. Just give me the ball.
Yeah, just give me the ball. Yeah, like so that's changed a lot. But I thought,
I like I said, I thought it was a block, but I didn't see him stumbling the ball. He didn't lose the ball before.
I mean, air. So by the time he got and gathered, I feel like the ball.
Oh, you talk about while he's on the gather, he lost the ball,
right? Like,
and
I think that's how it led to a block because he puts his arms up, the ball's kind of there, and he smacks it, as opposed to like I'm holding to the ball, and you know what I mean. Like if I'm trying to finesse or be acrobatic, so I think that's why. But
all right.
And the Kings suck.
Yeah, they should be a lot better than what they are. Right
you know what that game reminded me of? When we were like that. We played a good team. Man, we competed.
We played up.
But we suck. Like,
and they didn't have De'Aaron. De'Aaron's out.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, like, that reminded me of what Luke Walton is. He will play a tough team really good. Even in his post game, I said, thank God. Like, I was for him, man. But that reminded me of us last year. Having a good game. But it feels good to be on the winning side.
I got nothing to say. I mean, Luke, you got. I don't know, man.
So who's your most impressive player in our first 12 games?
I think it has to be Dwight. I really think because I did not expect anything. I was one of those dudes that like bring on Joakim Noah. Joakim Noah possibly won't even play a single game ever again right now.
Well, why him over Dwight? Was it the offside or?
Just because I saw what Joakim was doing last year towards the end when he actually plays, and I was like, "Oh, okay, that's a dude that I can play with, or I can deal with his hustle."
Right.
Dwight, the last time I saw him healthy was against when he was on Charlotte. He didn't play a single. He played 5 games in Washington.
Yeah.
You know, so I think a lot of it was just familiarity. I saw what Joakim was. I didn't know what Dwight was going to bring. Obviously, I was wrong. You were right.
Why don't? Yeah, I thought, man. Look, my only beef with Dwight was how he left us. Like I was pissed when I wish we had a podcast in. The one thing I hated most when we got him was him start. I get it. You wanted to beat. I hated him starting game 1 against the Dallas Mavericks, and Dan Pierre was killing us.
No, it was Eddie Curry.
Eddie Curry, that's who it was, not Dan Pierre. Just both built, but he killed us. Yeah. I just felt like him rushing back, but look, that dude, given the right situation, I thought same way I feel about Melo. Like I feel like the right situation. Now he's exceeded my aspect of it, his ability to be the screener.
Yeah.
Sometimes I have problems when he was back with D'Antoni and us. I feel like he never rolled.
Yeah.
Or didn't.
Not roll hard.
Like committed to it. Yeah. And his screening, his ability to block it, we get the Superman Dwight, but focused on the floor. You know what I mean? Like he, but mine was, I love Dwight, but mine has still been Avery Bradley. I thought Avery Bradley from jump, when he got here, I thought he would start. Yeah. I thought he would be. Now, the one thing I was a little surprised with him was his scoring. Because I think consistent, he's like
our third scorer.
And he was getting buckets, too.
I can double check that.
A lot of those stagger plays were ran for him.
Yeah. And he has options too. He's really a point guard as well.
Yeah.
He's that combo guard, and I think he really is our third leading scorer. Let me double check.
Yeah, I agree though. Let's see. Chow y'all. Oh, Cap, why Bron? You thought he was washed?
So he's averaging 10 points, but
yeah, I just thought.
Wait until Kuzma.
I just thought once he got healthy, a healthier Avery Bradley was just going to be a really good basketball player for us.
Yeah.
And true. So far, I thought he, but I'm surprised. Like a lot of those actions we run through him instead of Danny Green, but I realized why because I think Delano them said like those stagger plays for a playmaker who can shoot.
Yeah.
There's a lot different
compared to this
Danny Green.
One thing,
dead shot, man. Because that dude,
get him in the corner.
Yeah, I'm glad we have him because Danny Green back when he was a Spur used to kill us, man.
Yes.
Like when he was man.
Where you can test his shot and he pump fake.
Like now when he do it, I'd be like, it's going in. Like before, I guess because he's on the team, you'd be like,
Yeah.
no way. But now
Yeah.
you're on my team, it's like, yeah, man,
Yeah.
whoa.
Yeah.
And the team be going the other way. Like LeBron them be going when they give it to him to do jump.
Yeah.
LeBron them just be going. They go the other way.
You see Anthony Davis go like this
Yeah.
already.
So Avery Bradley's my guy. Cap said Bron. I want to know why he said Bron.
I want to know why he said Bron. I mean, yes, Bron in his 17th year, he's played pretty impressive.
I'm surprised by LeBron. I told you I got cousins who like 38, 39
Yeah.
who stay in shape
Yeah.
and can hoop with the best. Like I know in the NBA, we're just not used to dudes who stay in shape like him, that's built like him. Like difference between him and Kobe, like
Kobe's that slender.
Kobe worked hard, but
Yeah.
LeBron take care of his. Like I'm not saying Kobe didn't,
I think it's just.
but the
he's
specimen
just
of
that
who
good.
he is.
Yeah.
Like I have a cousin now, like, and he's 39. He about to be 40, and he can hoop, still dunk. He'll tell you like I can't do what I do, but I think he can still hoop. So
Yeah.
dudes like there's dudes around us in the world who take care of everybody who can hoop. We go 24,
Yeah.
dudes be 40 out there crossing dudes over, and
Yeah.
so you give a guy who got the money
Yeah.
to get his nutrition. I'm not surprised by 34, 35.
Hey, man.
It won't surprise me if he his 4th year in contract, he's still catching bodies because this dude still look like. That's just my opinion because I know people who take care of bodies who play basketball, who play on travel teams or adult leagues, and now you're talking about a guy. And I get it; it's 82 game season, so you could be like the wear and tear.
Yeah.
But LeBron seems to before he came to us, he played 82 games. 82 games.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Did.
Like
He did.
clearly he knows something about the way he's playing, and I think he'll play longer because he's playing point guard.
Yeah. Well, I like him playing point.
I remember I had to give him a shout out because I was bashing him playing point guard.
Well, that
And
was because of the first game and like
Yeah,
the
I know.
outcome of it.
That was my
He was
first
being a
grad
little
to
too
go.
passive. I think he was just really feeling out his
Yeah.
team.
But
And-
he's understood
yeah.
his point guard Bron. I'm with it because
It's just I think when it comes to against somebody that's gonna have multiple wing players to be able to guard him, that's where a Rondo, a Caruso,
and those are only small few teams, but those are the elite games where when Rondo is in the game,
Yeah.
where it's like, hey, Bron, go play small forward
Yeah.
and get you off a pin down into
Yes.
a pick and roll kind of
Yes.
thing. So
or
I think that's
post
smart.
up, whichever one.
Right.
Kerbo, I pulled a LeBron, worked out today. Started back working out today. Congratulations, my man.
Congratulations.
Even though are you 6'8"? Are you 250?
Right.
Do you
Can you catch bodies like LeBron just did on
Wait,
Bajenka?
which
Whatever his name is, Bajensa?
we about to show right now, showcase that. hopefully.
Bajenka, Bajensa, whatever his name is. Like,
Oh my God.
I couldn't believe
Bielisa. That's his
catching
name.
bodies still, bro.
God. Why he keep backing up too? Like
Yeah.
I still don't understand why he kept backing up. I think they're about to show it on the replay. But he did on that whole poster. Watch. He's still backing up. He's still back. I don't get it.
You need a new business manager, man.
Oh, Kerbo, 6'4", 270. Okay.
Okay. All right, LeBron.
It's a big boy. Hey man, we next month we run in a men's league. We need some help. We need a big
Right.
help a brother out.
You live out here, bro.
But yeah, man, that was a dope dunk. I'm not
Who
gonna
else
lie.
said? Dwight Howard, Delano. You say Dwight?
Dwight. In negative sense this season, the surprise player is actually KCP. He continues to regress to Shaqtin' the fool status.
Something we're just gonna have to deal with until we get another wing player.
That he is our J.R. Smith. He is our Earl. Okay.
Who happened to be at the game?
Yes.
I've never seen him for NBA. Like he's not retired either, so it's interesting.
But he might as
He'll be
well
picked up by the time. 'cause
Who?
Somebody will pick him up
Who?
by January, February. Somebody pick him up.
Man, Carmelo lucky he got picked up. All the disrespect.
But see, Carmelo addresses a need that they have.
Yeah,
JR, shooting is always accepted somewhere.
but you can always get better shooting in the G League game.
I like Earl, man. Just not on my team, but I like Earl. I like Earl, man.
Delano's spelling it out for you. Bielisa.
Oh, Bielisa. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Hey, that's clever. I thought it was Bajanka.
Guys, will Melo average 10 points?
Average? I don't know. He should, but I don't like the Blazers scheme. So I'm. That's a scheme thing.
What is their scheme, coach?
Dribble, shoot.
Oh, okay.
Only you two.
All right.
When two players shoot over 45% of your shots, you don't have a scheme. You're the Rockets. I've always said that when I watched them play in the conference finals against the Warriors.
The difference is they're okay with taking 2-point shots.
True, but think about it. Look, Damian Lillard was been averaging like 30, somewhere between 30 and 40 points a game. Mm-hmm. And when they realize you're just going to take all the shots, I'm doubling you. That's why I picked the Melo. It was like, man, stop doubling so you can pick up this dude. But he could average 10, but I just don't like their scheme. So
Delano's with me. He said the nerve of Smith to think he belongs in the league still.
I know. When you go out the way you did, that's hard to get back in the league.
Cap says, I need offense off the bench, and I need to fill that dumbass quota, so give me Earl.
Hey, that's a team who could use him.
Okay.
Why not?
Yeah. Are you talking about Portland?
No. Philly.
Oh, Philly. Yes, they need shooters. Yeah, go sign him, man.
Look, if he do. Okay, one thing about his game, we know the dude can shoot. And they need it. So, and worst case scenario, if he miss, you got 2 7-footers, rebound, and give him back again.
I'm going to ask you this. What's the difference between him and Swaggy P?
Nothing.
Okay. All right. Maybe one's out of shape.
One's a better shooter, though. I think JR's a better shooter than him. Earl takes some of the craziest and cash money shots. Swaggy can shoot. But I've seen them Nuggets Earl take some. Man, that man has made some shots. Remember the final? Oh, man, look, I like Earl. Just not on my team. His IQ is what bothers me. And it's not had nothing to do with the finals. It has nothing to do with him not knowing, because there was a lot of people at fault. Hey, as bad as that finals was, he wasn't the only one at fault at not knowing the clock. I'm just gonna say it. I like Earl. I don't know. I think Earl's a better jump shooter than him. Swaggy cash, but I think Earl is Earl. Go get him, Philly.
I couldn't.
Go get him, Philly.
JR is a bozo. Melo would be lucky to get to 10 points per game. What happened to Hassan? Hassan is Hassan. Hassan is the same player that he was.
Who got overpaid
4 years ago when he got that contract. So
who had a better game in the second game they played? I think was it the Clippers, but
Denver. I remember seeing that Denver game. I was like, what?
Yeah.
I think there was one play where literally all he did was just stand and play defense like this.
Yeah.
And Jokic was like, okay, I'm gonna just shoot this right.
A player quick. We dodged the bullet on.
Yes. I remember. I still have that video where.
We dodged the bullet.
We both were like, yeah, let's go bring Whiteside.
I like my roster. The fact that we only need one need, which is just a wing defender. That's legit all we need, and we'll be all right.
Yep.
So.
Plus, CJ isn't playing well
at all.
They have one clown. They don't need another.
Where family at? I always give tell them CJ carrying.
Yeah. What's CJ doing, man?
Your boy CJ is. He's somewhere else, man. APB out on that dude, man. You know,
always carrying Dame, huh? Always carrying. Nah, bro. Cap said, "Give me both Swaggy P and Earl." I don't know what to do.
Hey, they need to shoot him. Why not? Shoot.
Nah,
bring some swag from behind the 3-point line.
I'm worried about that in the locker room because you already got
Embiid
as a clown.
Al Horford, Al Horford, like, man, y'all, come on, bro.
He got enough to handle with Embiid by himself.
True.
You mean to tell me you want to take on Earl and nah? See, Cap, you don't want those problems. I'm helping you out, bro. I'm helping you out. But that is the end of our show, y'all. We appreciate you all coming by, giving your input, listen to us knuckleheads talk about the Lakers, of course, and the rest of the NBA. We got way. We
like basketball.
Yeah, we like.
But it's good because with us being at the top, you kind of have to talk about the rims of basketball, like the NBA.
Yeah.
When we were at the bottom, there was so much to talk about. But being at the top, we're like being the number one right now. Like in 8 games, I like to just see our next podcast at that time. My thing is like, where are we compared? Like, are we in the gap? Being number one is cool, but that win-loss area. But there's always tiers of where we are.
Yeah.
There's that middle pack. We're like right now, it's kind of the Mavericks, Phoenix Suns, where you could lose that game if you play them. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Like, where are we on the platform? Because we start off the season, the Clippers just aren't going to lose a game, and then Phoenix Suns shut them up. You know what I mean? So I'm wondering where we'll be.
Yeah.
I'm excited for where we'll be because we're playing really well.
That's an understatement, man. Hopefully it continues. They still going in. They said Jamal Crawford on the Sixers sounds way better.
No.
What?
They don't need a Jamal Crawford.
Why not?
They need a catch and shoot guy. Jamal Crawford is a creator. They got enough creators on that team. Just get a guy who stand there and jump. Don't worry, there'll be in this next 15 games, that middle tier, there'll be players like, even though our team Iggy, but there's a collection of dudes who didn't sign contracts this year that fall in an area. I can't think off the top of my head, but there's always like the random dudes who will change the game. I like to see where Kevin Love may go, where Gallinari may go. Like, there's a collection of dudes who are on certain teams.
Even maybe CP3.
Right. So knowing where we are, needing a wing, and progressing the way we are, and still being able to guard, I like to see where we are when we hit 20. Like, where are we? Are we dominant? Or are we like the league? You know what I mean? Are we a favorite? Or we still coexist? I still think the Clippers will be where they are, but we'll see.
Yeah.
All I know is we're getting better.
Yeah.
We ain't peaked, not even a little bit. We just starting to realize we got weapons everywhere.
To end the show out, CJ honestly probably just wants out. Why would CJ want to be out of Portland?
Trade
Phoenix
him.
about to be Phoenix, or he's about to be traded to Phoenix.
Who?
And then Jay Wood said Myles Garrett. I heard he used to hoop, and he's looking for a contract.
Oh, man.
But all right, y'all. That is our show for this week. Tomorrow is Coast to Coast on YouTube. CK2K. If you have never heard of him, he's another channel where he talks about Knicks, everything good, bad, and ugly about Knicks.
It's a lot of ugly
right now, but you have a bright side, and that's I'm not calling him by his nickname. I'll never do that.
I've been watching
RJ Barrett.
I've been watching his videos, and I'm like, man, poke. Like, we used to be with Chris. With the Knicks. We used to be right there for like 6 years. We want the number 1 seed. I'm like, whoo. Management problems, coaching problems. Matter of fact, we just had a off season where everyone's saying trade LeBron, Stephen A, and get rid of him. So, Chris, I would say be patient, but unfortunately,
nah, brother, nah. Unfortunately, you can't be patient with that.
We on the other side.
The grass is greener on
That's crazy.
Other side.
Lakers and the Clippers are on the side before.
It's just the Nets over there.
Yeah.
It's just the Nets. But, all right, y'all.
We'll get Kevin Durant next year, so that's going to be ugly.
All right, y'all. We'll see y'all next week. Be here on tomorrow on Coast to Coast. We're going to be talking everything basketball again with my friend Steven. Oh, God. Other friend. My other best friend. Chris. All right, y'all. Till next week, we're out of here. Peace.